aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
On P5, it's really clean.
They'll run for the first time with James Conner, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points.
Especially because you're white.
So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. And going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Nice play there.
Ah, that was a damn touchdown. God damn.
Sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 34-yard line.
Yeah, it's fucking broken. There should be some type of system to decide who you want to go to.
Again, it's Haskins.
Oh, damn.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Oh, so I just put Ebron on blocking duty and he just don't pick up anybody. Yeah, that's nice.
But no takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a third and long.
Fuck they doing?
The momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. They go play action now. Haskins. His target, Samuel. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. From the red zone now, Haskins on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. That catch good for only a couple. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys?
Bruh.
To play on a Thursday night.
Nah, I was waiting for X to jump up, but he just didn't. He stayed in the block.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down. From the gun, it's Haskins.
He, for real, don't do it. He don't do it. Shit's crazy.
Derek Wolfe able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
That's crazy.
And he connects with Vance McDonald. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
That was so fuck.
The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver there, the rookie Chase Claypool. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
You weren't in kick save.
They love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary.
On the play, you weren't in kick save. You were in full blitz on the kick.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue able to record his 5th sack of the season. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that.
But you weren't in kick save. The place, the thing that shows you the place said you were in full block.
Steps away to his left.
Yeah, I said throw it away, but oh my god. Oh my god. Bruh. Nah.
We call a game that's in the snow. We have to focus a little bit more, trying to make sure we've got the right numbers on players.
I asked to throw the ball away.
In the game, think about the guys on the field. Their focus has to really increase as well because so many things coming at you.
No, we don't, but for some reason you weren't. Or at least Madden said you weren't.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st. And
Dwayne Haskins fumbling after I told him to throw it away. He not doing it and then not picking it back up again is crazy.
They'll run with Elliott. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because as you
just load block it.
Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
The 1st down carry by Elliott. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Fuck.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Aaron Donald's the name most people think about in the defensive tackle position, but an all-pro last year alongside him, Cameron Hayward, an absolute nightmare to try and block. And he gets into the backfield on that play and finishes it off for the loss.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Unfortunately,
that's crazy.
His own fumble, that could have been trouble. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't
that? Ain't nano. That's just straight pinch buck.
Yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want it.
What?
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Nah, he didn't underthrew. He didn't. That's fucking weak.
This back, it's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
He fucking underthrew. God dang.
Old hat for Peters. He had 3 of these to lead the NFL in 2019, and he comes.
That's crazy.
Here. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Ravens 7, Steelers nothing.
Man, and handing you this game on a platter.
They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Back to the air, Haskins after the pick 6. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
At the 49-yard line.
On play action, Haskins. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight it.
This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. Only took them 3 plays, and they're already in the red zone, just like that. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Nah, that's crazy. I don't want to hear shit out of you.
Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. This is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
He was brought down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's Sam Cook now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is fielded at the 27. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And finally he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 41 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll toss this out right for Connor. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A lot of people call the toss a probing play to see what they can get against the defense, to see how they adjust and react. Their probing's working pretty well. That was a very nice run.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he's going to look that one in.
Fucking goal.
One-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen. I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be third down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers
I heard.
nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10.
Dwayne Haskins do be goated.
Now it's Haskins. He'll get that one complete to Connor. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Well, he is out of bounds, but now before he's inside the 30. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And Boswell's kick is good. So we've reached halftime here on the Thanksgiving night as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown.
Nah, not again.
Have this across midfield and inside the 45. This is something that we saw quite a bit at Oklahoma, and we'll be seeing it more and more on the NFL level as well. Marquise Brown going Hollywood. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That's another formation, and it's not an ANO.
Take this one down to the 36. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Again, it's Elliott.
You realize that if you block 5 against 6, he's always going to be there.
And that means 4th down. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Now you got to adjust your
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know
you got to ID the mic. If you do that and put your players on the right position, should never come through.
As they convert on 4th from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. This time Jackson will throw it. Escaping the pressure right.
That is a drop. That is always a drop.
They are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Give him 30 yards there.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is uh-oh. He's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
At the Steelers' 4-yard line.
And now the 3rd-year man out of Rutgers, it's Gus Edwards. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Jackson from the shotgun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, They all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
So a decent drive there to
Oh,
start.
hell
They
no.
only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
They go play action here on first down. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. That goes for a gain of 31. Well, you had all halftime.
That's because linebackers aren't as fast as wide receivers.
Came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
Flush to his right. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
How?
Chase Claypool with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
But you're chasing a wide receiver with a linebacker.
And the lead now up to 14. Boswell now to kick it away.
You're chasing a wide receiver with a linebacker.
Taken in at the 3. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not all now joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put...
You realize I ran 2 different routes on that drive.
Your defense gets a chance to take a
I
break,
ran a post and a
rest little
slant.
bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass.
And this will be caught by its big tight end Ebron for a Steeler touchdown. Eric Ebron with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Alright, I'll run no crossing routes, no double crossing routes, all next drive.
At 21. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and
But a
10.
crossing route ain't no cheese,
And
though.
he's brought down,
It's easily blockable. You can easily guard it.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
And a Raven first down.
You're blocking 5 guys on 6. If I get through right now, that's just numbers.
From the gun, Jackson. Caught by Snead over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Flushed out right. He'll run it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Operating from the gun. Jackson going up top. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Oh, damn.
Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. To throw again is Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 35 yards. And the Ravens cut into that lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Haskins. And his throw is incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Play action. Haskins. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield. But they never did.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Haskins going to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
On 3rd and goal, Haskins.
What?
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
4th down, here's Haskins. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Chase Claypool with his 14th touchdown.
Hey, bro, you alright with the kids and stuff?
And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Ravens 17.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5.
Oh, fuck no.
Pass midfield. 30.
That's so
Still
weak.
going. And he will score.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't
All
you?
about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
Oh.
First down there, but it's incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far. But a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point...
Bruh, I read it. That should have been an EINT. Fuck's sakes.
That we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. 22 yards there, a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Jackson's throw on target to Willie Snead. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He finds his target, it's Schultz. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Jackson on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll look to run with Edwards.
Bullshit.
Take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of the first after a gain of about 9.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Fuck's sake.
Time to shine. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that, because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Doesn't look to be any confusion here as they come up now on a 2nd and 6 following the delay of game. Haskins to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Ebron with it over the middle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Haskins going to try to throw it. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And some space here.
GG's, bruh.
Take it all the way to the 2. So Charles